Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing today? All well, I hope. All fitting well in this. It's a dreich day, as they say in Scotland up here at the moment. I would have the fire on, but again, I've got to have the door open because Jane's away out for lunch again. She's one of these ladies who lunches. I like to know where she gets her money from. Anyway, that's by the by. I will bring in my earworm. Got one in at the moment. We've got Mark in. I'm expecting Scott to be in at some point. I think he said he would be in about 1:15, and Dale will be in a few minutes. I would think he's running a wee bit on the late side. So what we're doing today, we're doing something fairly basic today. I've got a nice piece of walnut on. It's only about 8 inches by 2 inches. Is it 2 inches? I'll just check. 2.5. 8 inches by 2.5. Nice basic bowl. The particular piece of wood has come from quite close to the center of the tree. If you can see here, oh, let's try a different. Yeah, I think you can see there, that's the pith running through it there. But we also have an area here where a branch has come out. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of a crotch piece. So I'm hoping on the inside there's going to be some lovely grain. There's already some very nice grain on this that you can actually see, particularly here, and also going around to where the branch is as well. So I'll just shove stuff out of the way. Leave it on the side or put it in the tail. I'll leave it on the side for the moment.
I'll start going through who's in the list, shall I?
Yep, thank you.
Right, we've got Colin, Robbo, John S, Terry Bray, Sid, Doug Miller, Dr. Bob. They're all having a good chat. Ian Leonard, Kim Dickerson, Eva, Mark Pritchard, Robin McLaren, Jay Wooden Things Are You, who else have we got? Tommy Dunn, Circular Wood by Keith, Amy DeAngelis. Hi, Amy.
Probably one more to get it round.
Rob CP. Tom Canada. Wood Dude. The new one. Shay Lenihan. David Miller. Pete Twisted Trees. Dale's backstage, mate.
Oh, right, okay. Just pop them in.
Miss T. Wacky Works. Hello, Dale.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Paula
Very
Thompson.
well.
Hi, Paula.
Oh, hi, Paula.
Chisky Wood Creations. I think that's everyone.
Grand, thanks for popping along. Can I start off by saying to Miss T, that was an absolutely beautiful half bowl that you did. Very, very nice indeed.
Yeah, saw that on Facebook. That was beautiful.
Can I suggest, Wayne, that we insist Mark has several cups of coffee before he reads out the list of people in the chat, kind of thing?
I'll do it fast because I have to breathe. Then Gannon's in.
No. Breathing's optional.
I like the name change, Rob CP. Very good.
I quite liked it the way it was. Put it back.
Rob CP Woodturner. Oh, that's good.
Put it back. Put it back. Don't listen to Mark. Put it back. It was much better the way it was. Everyone thought you were Robocop. Dead or
Robert's-
alive, you're turning with me.
I think you can see now the crotch in this. So it is going to be, it should end up with some absolutely beautiful grain on the inside.
Robert's
Get
got
my-
me paranoid now. I'm going back through the list to make sure I didn't miss Jennifer.
You missed Jennifer.
No, I didn't.
Dead.
I did.
Definitely dead. Dead. Hashtag Glenn Senior's putting in hashtag new bike for Glenn. I feel that can we ban that? Can we ban that until I need to build in some logic into this that says, you know, I mean, until hashtag sofa for Joe has stopped being a thing, that he's not allowed to post hashtag new bike for Glenn.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Hi, Glenn.
Although this week I have a vision of him standing in Yorkshire Grit Towers, surrounded by Yorkshire Grit Oompa Loompas, counting the tins as they leave the production line. One tub of Yorkshire Grit. Two tubs of Yorkshire Grit.
Jennifer Thornton. Hello, Jennifer. Dutch Turner's in. Hi, Dutch.
Daddy missed Jennifer. Don't
Hi,
you think?
Jennifer. Hi, Dutch.
I did not miss Jennifer. Mo Valley Maker. Hi, Mo Valley. $54 in, Wayne.
Grand. Thanks for coming along, guys.
Robbo's offering some insight there. He says, at Mark, Jennifer's in.
Oh, yeah. You're a scallywag, Robbo.
He's a what?
Scallywag. He's a scally.
What's a scally?
You never heard of a scallywag?
It's a
I've heard
rascal.
of a scallywag, but I don't understand what scally is.
I think they call them scallies in Aussie.
Do they?
It's a rascal. Troublemaker.
Oh, that'll be you then.
Me? No, I'm just innocent me.
Are you sure?
You're at the driven snow.
Remember, people don't eat the yellow snow, even if it has been driven.
Robert says he's a stirrer as well. Yeah, and that.
Doug Miller says Clive. To Clive Farron, who's just come out of the chat. Hi, mate.
Right, this
Hello,
is nice
Clive.
and balanced now, so I'll stick the speed up. We're up at about 1200 there now.
You missed Paul Smith, Mark.
Oh, sorry, Paul. Do apologise.
Glenn is defending himself. He says Joe can't make up her mind which sofas she wants.
Yeah, and if you want to believe that one.
We have some real estate in the centre of the River Thames.
Amy's offering that she needs to choose the biggest, softest, comfiest one. So.
I think she needs one with a gin fridge in it.
Yeah. Cup holders in the arms. Electric massage function.
A Yorkshire Grit Oompa Loompa there to pour more gin for when she requires it.
Yep. Barry's Wood Creations. Hi, Barry. Sorry, missed you too. Oh, I missed everybody.
How does it go? It would go something like, Oompa Loompa Doompity Doo. I've got the perfect wood piss for you.
Chisky Wood Creation says he's got a couple of huge Osage orange logs to mill into blanks over the weekend. Very nice.
He's made that up. That's not a real wood.
Osage, yeah, the wood.
Oh, it's definitely made up kind of thing. I thought it was kind of the output from a person from Essex, a lady of a certain canning product output.
Oh, well done, Dutch. Dutch has gone over 300 subs today.
Good man.
Well done, mate.
Well done. Long climb to 400.
Yep. It's nice when you get there, though. Jennifer, it's Walnut.
Yeah, it's Walnut, Jennifer. It's a bit of a crotch piece. I have got some cracks here, which actually go into the mortise. So rather than risk the mortise coming to bits on us, I will get these glued. Now, I'll not use sand and sealer on this one because I will be doing a final cut. Let that run in. Also where the pith is as well.
Wayne, Mole Valley Makers on 24 subs. Can I put a link to his channel?
Yeah, of course you can.
There you go, folks. There's the link to Mole Valley Makers channel. Let's get his subs rising.
The challenge of when you hit 300 is between 300 and 400, you tend to run out of community subs. So the subs you get here on up, Dutch, become harder to get because the amount of community people that are subscribing, you start to move into the territory you're getting non-community to subscribers being much more prominent in the number of subscribers you get, and it really becomes, it's a hard climb from 3 to 5. Hard climb.
It's a bloody hard to climb from 3,000 to 3,500.
Dutch has got 3,500 on TikTok.
Cool.
The trick now then, Dutch, is to get those 3,500 to move over and watch you on YouTube too.
The trick is to get those 3,500, not to steal all your information because you're on TikTok.
Dale doesn't like TikTok, everyone.
TikTok is not a nice platform. Steely. About as secure as a skyhook.
Skyhooks are a real thing. Did you not know that?
Yes. It's a helicopter.
Well, no, it's a hook that attaches to a helicopter.
Mm.
So all of these people who send apprentices for a skyhook, beware, because it exists. There was a sergeant in the Remy sent one of the young craftsmen to the stores to get them a skyhook or to order a skyhook. So
Came back with a Chinook.
No, he actually got the stores people to order him a skyhook. This was a little while ago. This was. He got the stores to order a skyhook. 3 weeks later, the skyhook appeared, and it is, like I say, an actual thing. You attach it to a Chinook for hoisting stuff and lifting stuff, and it cost about $4,000.
Mm.
and basically the sergeant got a new one ripped.
Pete, I feel it's the better one to send them for is send them for a long stand
Yeah,
rather than a long wait.
Tartan paint. It's another one.
Well, the long stand you can actually write down and not give away anything. You know,
Left-handed screwdriver. That's another good one.
I've got a left-handed screwdriver. I actually have a left-handed screwdriver.
When I apprenticed as a butcher, I was sent with a bucket of blood down the high street to the local blood bank as a wind-up.
I think that's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of that shows that shows some thought on behalf of the person doing the wind-up.
I was told that I had to deposit it in the night safe of the local Barclays Bank. Luckily, as I got there, the penny dropped. So I dumped it down the drain, walked back with an empty bucket, much to the horror of the faces of the guys in the shop. Because they were like, "Where's the blood?" I said, "Well, I deposited like you said I should."
Robo was telling us that there are left-handed knockometers as well.
Left-handed knockometers.
right. Get some sand in there.
Mark Pritchard says sends folks for elbow grease. That's another good one.
Bag of spirit level bubbles. You can actually buy those though, because Jimmy DeResta's latest video, he's got spirit level bubbles. Just putting him in his ice picks.
Dutch Tunnel says he needs a left-handed mouse for Pornhub. Sorry, Prawnhub. I'm going to say, really? Good Lord. Shay's saying a scutting ladder.
See,
Mark Pritchard says, go on.
I was going to say, I'd probably fall for that, the skirting ladder, because that sounds like it could be a real thing.
You know, Mark Pritchard says, had my boots welded to the steel and I was wearing them at the time.
Right. I'll just
Drilling time.
Down a little bit while I'm sanding.
Midnight Joker's in. Hi, Mike.
Do you find leaving the pad slightly larger than the foam pad itself, sorry, the sandpaper slightly larger than the foam pad prevents any marking from the pad itself?
It does a wee bit, yeah.
Because I know the pad that I had, one of the ones I had was if you leaned into it without having the pads bigger than the foam, it left I wouldn't describe it as a bad mark, but it left a clearly obvious
burnish line,
texture difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it also because it's easier to cut them into squares than it is to cut them into circles?
Well, there's always that. You have 63 watching, Mr. Wayne.
Grand. Thanks, guys.
So Mark post, he was So I read this wrong the first time, so I'm going to read it how I actually read it. I was the giraffe's son, and per stations at 15, and some stick and had some stick, but grew up fast. Lol. He actually said the gaffer's son, but I read giraffes. I don't know why. I was the giraffe's son. Midnight Joker says he's going to restart his putter.
He's got some neck on him, hasn't he?
Ba-boom. He's here all week, people. Try the veal.
Paula says she'd fall for them all. Her daughter almost had her convinced that the word gullible had been removed from the dictionary.
So Paula went to have a look. Oh, God, Paula. Next time we have Paula on a live, I'll get her to tell you the story of how her daughter's kidnapped her.
Mo Valley Maker says there's always haggis hunting.
Oh, haggis hunting.
That's real.
It is real. We had a butcher in Dumfries who was on, what's that guy's name? Fernley Whittingstall.
Hugh Fernley Whittingstall.
Hugh Fernley Whittingstall. He was on one of Hugh Fernley Whittingstall's programs, and he actually went out haggis hunting. Mr.
River Cottage, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a cafe in Axminster.
The thing is with
Blue Light Tunnel's backstage.
Oh, right, okay. The thing is with haggis hunting, you've got to decide on whether you want a female or a male haggis.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right.
Because male and female haggises have one leg shorter than the other one. The female haggis, I think, has got the left leg shorter, and the male haggis has the right leg shorter. That's so they can run round in straight lines on hillsides.
I'm sure I saw a stand or something for a crossbow that let you shoot in two directions to get the haggis. I'm sure I did.
What have I walked into?
I'm sure I did.
Robert Dolman's in. Hi, Robert. And Eva's had to leave. Bye, Eva.
So if you go haggis hunting in Scotland, what can we do down here then? Do we go black pudding hunting?
No, because we have black puddings up here as well. We can also go black pudding hunting.
No, I'd just go and roll a cheese down a hill.
Oh, definitely cheese down the hill. That's definitely one of yours. You know. However, where I grew up, we had a thing we called, and I apologize for the language here. I'm just going to let your own inner demons do its own work. We had a thing called the greasy pole, which was a telegraph pole which had been lubed up with fat, and on top of it there was a large ham at the top of it, and teams used to compete to climb said pole to get to the ham.
Nice.
It's just one of those mad things that one of those mad traditions like rolling the cheese down the hill, or is it dike jumping, or ditch jumping, where they've got to use a pole to pole vault over the canal.
Pole vault over the ditch, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Dutch thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then in Europe somewhere, they have a sport called wife carrying. The husband has to carry their wife over an obstacle course on their back. It's proper mental. Look it up on YouTube. It's a real thing.
So the way you beat that, though, is what you do is you get Andy to make a puppet of your wife to put in your back.
Yeah.
You get Andy to do that, then that's pretty cool. A couple of things in the chat. The Dutch town of dreams of owning a haggis farm. Robbo says, Wayne, we have cows like your haggises because of the hills. Mo Valley Maker says, in fairness, after all that single malt, they can hunt whatever they want. Amy says she's seen the ditch jumping thing on TV. Denmark, he thinks, says Mo Valley Maker. Shay says They're a protected species for the wife carrying thing.
Oh, right.
Um,
Mark, are you sure they carry the wives on the back? Do they not carry them in a certain other position?
Well, I think it is a fireman's lift. Yeah, it's like
All right, okay.
But there's a place in Crawley, deepest, darkest Crawley, called Tinsley Green. Not very big. And going back in ancient law, it's still legal to murder your wife on a Tuesday afternoon.
cool.
Don't know why it's Tuesday afternoon. But it's like some ancient thingy.
it's
I could
slow.
use that.
It's
I could use that information.
It's a slow afternoon kind of thing, you know. Dear Lord.
They also held the World Marble Championships in Tinsley Green as well.
Really, was it on a Tuesday? Sure, it wasn't a ruse.
No, Boxing Day.
Ah. Terry Bray says.
No, Good Friday, sorry.
Okay. Wood Dude says, I must have tuned into Butchery live stream. Mark Pritchard says, wife carrying, I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. Amy says, no, the pole climbing Dale. Oh, the greasy pole, yes. Midnight Joker says, it's just hello to everyone. Rob, dead or alive, you're turning with me. I googled haggis is an animal, and it really is. And one of the legs are shorter, an adaptation to living in a house. Well, I'd be blood. Kent Dickinson says, depending on the size of the wife? Question mark. Glenn Senior says, checks calendar.
You still got by your sofa.
Terry Bray, as a good West Country boy like myself, he says, hey, Mark, everyone could go Cornish pasty hunting in the north. That'll keep them all busy. Yeah, that's right. You won't find any real pasties north of the Tamar.
Just a folded over pizza. Let's not over dramatize it.
Yeah, I mean, for God's sake.
What's your cider like from Cornwall?
It's
Scrumpy.
It's a lump of pastry with some meat and veg in it. That's all it is.
I swapped a bag of logs yesterday for a litre of scrumpy.
Oh heck! Does it have a percent proof on it?
It says 8.6 or something.
Yeah. Make sure you're sitting down when you start drinking it, and don't plan to move.
Because 8.6, it's lying.
Yeah. I'll try and pick you up a couple of bottles of Skull Cracker when I'm up north, kind of thing. That comes in at 12%.
Jeez. I had something called Cripple Cock once. That was evil.
Yeah, that's the West Country one. There's a local one round here called Rat Bag. That'll put you on your back.
Anyone fancy mixing some concrete?
No.
Oh.
Simple answer.
I slightly overestimated on the ballast. The back of the ship.
Yeah. Bob CP's asking, is it true the miners had one half of the pasty savoury and the other half is sweet?
Yes.
Yep.
Miners
It is
pasty.
true.
It
And
is true.
Morrison still sell them.
Yep. A lot of people don't know that the original pasties were made with fish, not with meat.
That weren't
Mainly
that
mackerel.
fermented fish.
No, it's mainly mackerel. That's all they could afford.
What Martin's in? Hi, Martin.
Hello, Martin.
Hello, Martin.
Hi,
Nice
Martin.
to see you.
How's the new woodshed coming on, Martin?
74 in wine.
Martin, have you got Bill tidying up yet? Cuz is in. Hi, Cuz.
Shay wants to know how to cook haggis.
Oh,
Ain't got a clue, never had it.
Who was
Boil
that?
it, don't you?
What's that?
How
How
do
do
you
you
cook
cook
haggis?
haggis?
I guess you boil it. It comes in the proper ones come in a natural, what is it? Is it the sheep's stomach? Can't remember now.
Keep Christmas trees, because fish and jam pies, they were weird stuff at the Kmart.
It's a different world down here.
Still waiting for Yandles to ship my intrinsic colours. Order's been on hold a week and a half now.
I don't think. I think it took. What it do is log in and check the order, because I know I logged in the other day. Like I say, I'm waiting for my Easywood Tools Jumbo Jaws, and they're
Yeah.
not due until the new year. So I made them. They shipped the rest of the order, so you might find that they're simply not available. There's Kazan.
Scott, I was in Yandles on Saturday. They're in stock. They had them on the shelf.
Yeah, but there's a fundamental difference between are they in stock? Because I know the bulk is slightly different.
Yeah, still showing on hold.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
Drop them an email,
for-
mate. Drop them an email, mate.
Yeah, earth, flame, plum and pear green.
Yeah. Mine came in a box. So,
Hi, Cuz.
Nobody asking me any questions today.
No?
yeah, it's mostly about Agassiz.
Benjamin said, what the hell? Picture quality has been really bad. I assumed it was Wayne's connection. But it turns out his YouTube was set to 144p.
Oh,
The Mole Volley Maker says that Yandle's order update is quite a manual process.
Yeah, I suspect it is.
Amy would like to know, does walnut smell nice when it's being turned?
Not particularly. It hasn't got any particular smell about it, really.
Might just be your bit then, Wayne, because everybody else is saying it does.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's got some nice grain in this. Oh, just got a bit of a ridge about there.
Benjamin saying he thinks all turning blanks should be infused to the scent of pine, but not toilet pine.
Nice wood pine.
All right for practice.
I think all wood turning blanks should be made from former whiskey casks.
Mm.
Or
When we
olive
do
wood.
when we do some pen making, Dale,
Mm.
I've got some Jack Daniel barrel blanks.
When we do some pen making, I'll fish out some proper whiskey so we need to work out how we're getting you home.
I'll crash in the garden studio.
Mike's got a question, Midnight Joker. Purely hypothetical question. Would you advise a new turner with a limited budget to get the most expensive lathe they could and lower cost tools, or expensive tools and a lower cost lathe?
Expensive.
Yeah.
Lathe, yeah.
There's lots of good quality tools out there second hand.
But it's easy. But the main reason for going with the lathe first is I'm sure you've already worked out, is that you can buy your tools individually and upgrade at a lower cost than it would be to swap out a whole lathe.
Yeah.
Right. For those of you who have either joined the Funnel Club or are thinking of joining the Funnel Club, make yourself one of these. The depth gauge. This piece of wood here is vertically in line with the front of the jaws. This piece of wood here is vertically in line with that metal rod. So what you do is you bring the metal rod up to the bottom of the bowl, and that gives you a depth at the bottom. So the depth of this is just sitting at just over half an inch. No, just under 3/4 of an inch. I've got the wall thickness at around about 3/4 of an inch, so I'm quite happy with that. Very, very easy to make. I might just put a bit of decoration on the rim.
Dutch is having a go. See you later, Dutch.
See you later, Dutch.
Hello, Dutch, mate.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm going to have to make one of them.
Oh, yeah. Walnut whips.
Oh.
Our pawn, Amy, pawn. That's what that is. That's for
A lot
pawn
of places
right
are selling them without the
there.
walnuts
So
now. aren't they?
has
the whips.
Wayne frozen up for you guys?
Yep. Guess
Yep.
what's about to happen?
Ha ha. Ha ha.
It ain't
You
going to be
remember?
me.
No, me. No, me. Do, 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 do. It won't be me.
I apologise in advance, everybody. Got a
Brace
look at my
yourself,
ugly
people.
face.
Incoming!
While we're talking of food, this Scottish shortbread tastes really nice.
Yeah. Yes. 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 That's what I think. All shortbread should be Scottish.
So Mike's asking, is there any advantage to that over a crossbeam depth gauge?
Oh
Hello.
my God. Look at that.
Camera's all set up for tomorrow.
Oh, look, there he is.
He's neat pretty. Look at his cheeky wee face. Look at his cheeky wee face.
Can't hear you, Mark.
Oh dear, what a shame.
Oh,
Your camera and your voice is
how's
out of sync.
that? Oh dear,
Yeah, it
how's
probably
that?
is.
Never mind.
Is it me or is that tash growing?
It is. Be able to wax it soon.
Oh, yeah. You sure you're not going to go and buy a truck and go trucking?
I could. Well, if I was allowed.
Mustaches.
Keep around.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Give it a lick.
Friends like this, people.
Nay, nay.
Anyway, who asked about the cross beam depth gauge? I use the cross beam depth gauge. Same principle. Wayne's is more accurate than mine.
Paula's just said she just comes back, and what's happened? What's happened, Paula, is that Mark staged a coup. That's what happened. He
Taken
staged a
over.
coup, a military coup of the channel. I feel that that Wayne, whoever is staging a counterattack, and is gathering his forces on the edge of the workshop, and will be with us momentarily. Or
Or-
Mark
or-
promises he's going to do the mime for the Yorkshire Grit song. Oh,
Load it up and down
copyright,
trucking.
copyright.
Copyright.
It ain't 15 seconds.
There he is.
There he is.
The internet flipped out for a minute.
Oh, that's that. Oh, okay. Mark says he was going to do the mime Wayne for the Yorkshire Grit song next time.
Oh, well,
Here comes Drilly.
change the McLean.
Mark is join us, people. Please join us, people, where Mark, the gentleman woodturner, is going to express the high quality nature
Somebody
and
shouted Wayne
smoothness
to change camera.
and smoothness of Yorkshire Grit through the miracle of dance.
Dale, shouted
Wayne?
Wayne.
You
Wayne,
change camera.
camera,
Oh,
buddy.
sorry. There you go.
Can't hear me.
You've got a
Oh.
lovely chest, but I'd rather see the bowl.
Eastbound and down. Oh dear.
Loaded up and trucking.
Was that my fault yesterday?
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
It's not your fault yesterday.
That song registered in your mind because
No,
I
I
played it
just
yesterday in the workshop.
saw his Tash and thought was Smokey and the Bandit.
Good man.
I'm going to go for a glue up this afternoon, Dan.
Oh, use clear. Take your
Yeah.
time.
I might just knock this top board back one more time. Still looks a bit pity.
What, the top board?
Yeah.
I usually just go for 2 coats, and that's it. Okay, actually, it's not true. I do occasionally go for 3. It depends on the colour. Midnight Joker says, Dale, what's a good utility for killing orphan processes? When I leave YouTube open, it leaves them until I need to restart my computer once or twice daily. So I'm going to ask a couple of questions on it. 1, which platform are you on? And 2, do you mean the Google? Do you mean Chrome itself?
So Doug's saying he's going to be singing that song all day now.
Yes,
That's a beautiful bit of wood, Wayne.
it is.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is I've only got a couple of pieces left, which are going to be around about 8" by 2.5 balls. Some of my earlier videos I did last year, even the year before, I did some very big walnut ones from the same stock.
If you want me to look after a bit, Wayne.
Well, there's hardly any. Like I say, I think I've got one more that I can get a ball out of, and I've got a couple of spindle blanks, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I said to Mark earlier on, I bought this wood a hell of a lot of years ago. I bought 3 pieces from the same person, around about 2 foot wide by 3 foot long, for 50 quid.
Are we using Yorkshire Grit?
Sing it, Dale. Sing it.
Yeah, I'm using Yorkshire Grit.
Hands that feel pity can feel soft as your face with light brown Yorkshire Gritty. To answer Mike's question, I tend to use task kill, Mike, from the command line. If I need to do that, you just tell it the PID you want to snuff out, and away you go.
We'll make sure you get the Yorkshire Grit well rubbed in, so the abrasive can do its work.
Dale will be appearing on X Factor later this year. Please feel free to vote for him.
As the person that brushes up the stage after everybody else has gone home, that'd be how I'll be appearing.
We'll make sure we hit the golden buzzer then, mate, just to keep you employed.
I have got absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
It's one of those, what do you call them? Light entertainment programs, you know.
Yeah.
Not really.
You know, it was the final of Britain's Got Talent this weekend.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I feel safe in that knowledge too.
Yeah. No, this will interest you, Dale. So the guy won £250,000 quid. And the first thing he's done is gone and spent 600 quid on the Lego Falcon set for his son.
Falcon. Good man. You can get behind that kind of thinking.
Yep.
You know, wait till he tries to buy the Death Star. That's a nightmare. I've got a Falcon and a Saturn V, still boxed, but I couldn't afford I couldn't afford the Death Star. It's just
How much was
ridiculous
that one?
money. Oh, it was stupid money. Stupid money.
You and me both, Rob. I can barely switch my computer on.
I want to go to the Lego shop in Trafalgar Square. Because you can get your portrait done in Lego, can't you?
Can you? I did not know that.
Mm.
There's one in Cardiff now too, I think.
Yeah, they've got a photo booth. You go in there, have your picture taken, and about 20 minutes later, it spits out your image all in Lego for you to take home and make.
You can get behind that sort of thinking, though, can't you?
And it's
That's
only like
awesome.
70 quid.
Yeah, well, that'll be 70 quid well spent, won't it?
My oldest boy Connor, he's autistic. A couple of years ago, he wrote a letter to Lego saying that he wanted to work for them, and they wrote back, told him everything he needed to do at school, and said when he turned 18 that they'd be happy to interview him, which I thought was fantastic because that really gives encouragement. Showed him told him all the courses he needed to take: engineering, design, arts. Properly showed him through the process of just becoming a Lego designer.
So I'm just finishing this off with some microcrystalline wax.
Who's got to blow their nose?
You, I think.
Why? Nothing
You've
wrong
got
with my nose.
You've got a cold, haven't you?
No.
All right.
Nope.
Yes, Mole Valley Maker. You're right. Lego are the largest tire manufacturer in the world.
There we go.
What, above like Goodyear and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
They're just tiny tires.
They make something like 50 million tires a year or something.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Oh, I forgot to take the ball off the lid. And there it is.
Awesomes.
Oh, that's very
No.
nice.
Very nice. Very, very
Very
nice.
nice.
It's got a couple of holes in where the pith has been in the bottom, but not overly concerned about that. But some nice grain on the inside.
Gives it character, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It lets
That's
you
very
see that
pretty.
it's still a natural bit of wood.
Mhm.
Scott, if you go back through my videos, I did I can't remember what size it was now. It was either 17 or 18 inch walnut crotch bow on the VB.
I'll have a look.
And the grain in that. Absolutely.
72 watching, by the way.
Oh,
Where are
grand.
those,
Everybody
where are those,
coming in.
where are those real inches?
So Dad's just come in right at the end. He said he's had a new washing machine delivered. Had to fit it himself. Well,
Okay.
it's only a plumber. It's only a plumber's job, isn't it?
Well, aren't you a plumber, Keith? Just saying. Hashtag.
Wayne Robbo's saying add 50 quid. It's art.
Mm.
Oh, I don't. This. When am I next in the shop? I'm next in one of the shops. Saturday, I think. What date are we on? 12th. Yeah, Saturday. So this will be going into one of the shops anyway.
Oh,
That'll be the compy.
That's my
This is-
silent compressor.
he says he's an ex-plumber.
Right, guys, that's us done and dusted again. What's happening in the chat? Not a lot.
34 thumbs up. You've done, you know, what I mean, now 37. Keith's an ex-plumber. 39 watching. All good, sir.
That's
Grand.
70
Right,
watching.
guys, I'll hit the button. Let you all get on with your Monday afternoon. Thanks for coming along and watching. I don't know what I'm doing on Wednesday yet.
Mike says, was Drilly trying to mount the compressor again?
No,
Oh, hello.
no, I have him caged up so he can't get up to that sort of nonsense.
I'm live tomorrow, lunchtime, everyone.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody on tonight.
Nope, don't think so.
Mark's live tomorrow lunchtime. Dale is live tomorrow evening. Nick is there Wednesday lunchtime. I'm Wednesday night. Not very sure about Thursday lunchtime. It'll all depend if Steve is working or not. I think
Thursday night.
Yeah, Scott's on Thursday night. Then we're back to Friday and me again. And Stace on Friday night. Ruben will have a premiere on Friday. Nick will have
Steve SK Friday night as well.
Oh yeah, Steve will be on Friday night as well. So there's quite a lot still going on.
Then Ed Oliver on Saturday morning.
Oh, by this point, most people have stopped listening. It's like directions. After the first 2 or 3, all you hear is...
Right, I'm going to hit the button. Thanks again, guys. It was nice to see you all, hear you all, look at you typing. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.